over there.
Put this shit on my booty cheek.
She want the booty.
Hell no.
Hell
No damn corpse bride gonna get my booty.
Nah, bro. Pardon me for a moment, everyone. I must do this.
Nasty ass corpse bride motherfucker. Get away from my booty crack.
Watch your fingers, booty hole.
Get the fuck out of my side, you corpsey bitch. That's fine.
Do you remember getting smacked back in September?
Corpses are pussies.
She finna come clap your booty cheeks, boy.
She can't do shit.
Boy.
They're trying to reach up my booty hole.
She wants the booty hole.
Hell no, she's not gonna get it.
I'm checking my audio, so don't mind this.
I feel bad for
Alright,
Mystic
perfect.
Elk.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook today. My friend, her cat died today.
I wanted to say something, but I'm not that close to her where my words would be helpful enough.
Oh, do you remember?
There we go.
So I know you're seeing all this, everyone, but don't mind that. That is my overlay of my stream, so I can visibly see if something goes wrong. Although I'm gonna have to be doing this every now and then. But if that changes, or if this light here changes, because all that you see is a light, if that light changes, I'll know something's up. Because basically from like, yeah, all over here, like where my hand is, let me see. Yeah, right there's my video. So if that changes color, I'll know that something went wrong with the stream. So use your resources. They're handy. Also, non-sponsored, starting off the stream, drinking some Mountain Dew Game Fuel. It's a traditional flavor because
Why the hell not?
traditional energy drinks just don't cut it. Energy drink made by gamers, for gamers, because of gamers. That's what I always say for this. I'm not sponsored, I promise. Although I just had the Mountain Dew explode all over me, so now I'm kind of sticky. And I'm waiting for the internet to completely take that out of context. Because that's just what the internet does. But everyone, welcome. So, beside ignoring the so far 3 minutes of me just checking and seeing if we're live and if everything's good. Ignore my hair, mind you. I don't know what's going on here today. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Ignore the hair. I don't know. I'm looking at my camera because my camera's over here in the corner, but where it actually is right here in front of me. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain what my brain just thought of doing. You wanna know what my brain just thought of doing?
What?
Picking my camera up to show my camera.
What the fuck?
With the camera.
That doesn't make no sense.
No, it doesn't. It makes no sense. But anyway, everyone, you might remember this.
It's like pick up your cat to show your cat.
Exactly. You might remember this familiar build if you watched the video of Minecraft Builder Bros. I was with ßlackstar and your boy Boss Planet, Mr. Boss Man, the boss, who is just right there. Yes, they can clearly see you.
Is he asleep?
No. That's also our friend Evan over there in the chair, so. And yes, I do have permission for them to be on camera and everybody. It's all chill. YouTube, don't kill me. Please. I don't have a lot. This is one thing that I do have, and I will be very sad if I lose.
Remember, kids, always ask for consent before putting someone on camera.
And that's not even a joke. There is laws about that. Do always ask for consent unless you are in a public setting like the park.
Or legally, you can record your phone, but the moment you do post it on social media without consent of showing faces...
Well, here's the thing. Legally, you can't post it, but the thing is if it's in a public setting, it doesn't matter. If it's in a public setting and you record somebody, it's fair game. They can't tell you if and or but about it. It's just how it is. But if you are home, or you are in a private setting, like a private business, like a loan shop, a bank. Actually, I don't even think you're allowed to even record in a bank at that, so... There are rules. Check your state's laws and regulations for what recording is and isn't allowed to do. Because there are different... Is that moving? Is it just me?
Reap.
It's just me.
Real
I thought
quick.
my camera was moving. It might be because I'm doing that.
Real quick story.
Yes. So?
What was the worst teacher you ever had?
Worst teacher I ever had? That's a tough one because I had some pretty bad teachers, honest truth.
Well, here, I got one. We're just going to call him Jim, okay? Mr. Jim, basically, like, I don't know what it is about him, but he was one of the people who would, like, scout out the weakest link and then exploit it for his class.
Oh, I hate
So
that.
showing who's the weakest and then try to get all the students with it. Basically, he'll do a surprise test, and from time to time,
oh Jesus!
pointing you out.
You're standing now. Look at this dude throwing darts. Right, your eyes weren't even open, man. What do you mean you can't see? Cause you...
I don't see myself. Oh no, yeah.
You're right here.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't look that great in the camera's perspective. Oh, hi, you're above me. Hi there, friend, you. This isn't Among Us. Don't do that.
Which one? One or two?
Among Us only has one game. It's that game I've been watching with the weird people that we've been seeing the memes of on iFunny.
Oh, the game you hated at first.
Reap, real quick, come over here.
Yes.
I don't know. I never really hated it. I just didn't particularly know how to feel about it.
Come in here and look and tell me how it looks from your view, okay?
Okay, is this
Oh,
orange or
crap.
is this red? Okay, here's my thing. Everyone in the comments below, tell me, is that orange or is that red? Because I see red.
That's orange.
But I know this is orange because...
I was watching the wrong camera.
He specifically wanted an orange. Get over here.
Fucking you, fuck you.
Get over here. I will abuse you. I will not actually do that.
Alright,
This is
real
my
quick,
friend.
take a quick run around.
Okay. But he specifically wanted an orange one. So he picked the orange one. He picked the orange one, and that's orange. I see red. Everyone, I am partially colorblind to certain shades of color.
Oh, guys, Speedy Gonzalez.
I keep looking over here instead of looking here for my camera, which is really messing with me. But I need my camera where it is. I wish I could just like into the more of the corner.
Alright.
I have to hear that. Alright, I found that incredibly funny. Did I turn my volume down? I did turn my volume down. Okay, that's what happened. I found that incredibly funny. Okay, everyone. This is the controller I'm using. I had to go all the way to Best Buy to find this thing.
Open, I can't get it.
For that, I'm taking a drink.
Well, I figured you would anyways.
Wah! It tastes like oddly wrongly caffeinated like.
Oh, this one don't taste like the old one. The other one.
No, it don't. That tastes like you know that orange juice drink you can buy from like the stores, like the generic orange juice drink. That's like not orange juice, but it's like fruit punch or it's like a
like a bug juice.
Yeah, something like a bug juice. You know those generic ones.
Or how to say hog.
Yeah, hog juice or something. Yeah, but like a gallon jug of it. Tastes like right there. Here, show it in camera.
My brain shut off there.
This tastes like an oddly caffeinated version of that drink.
You know this is.
Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about, because like for real, I want to know I'm not going crazy here.
You know this was open, right? And you were just.
I did not realize that entirely, so
yeah, it was just open. You're just with it. Dum, dum, dum.
And it does not get better as you drink it either. Actually, if anything, it gets worse. It's disgusting. Damn, Phil, what'd you do? Why is that so bad?
Why is this one worse than the other one? Like, this orange in particular is bad.
I think it's just that one. Maybe it's just that one was a bad... Like, you know, every one of them has, like, a bad batch that just somehow sneaks its way through selection because of people not liking a company and whatnot. So I think that might just be the case. Is just this is that one bad batch, and it's just disgusting.
That is not equal. Or is it not supposed to be equal?
It's not supposed to be, but I do want to move it over a bit more. This part's not really supposed to be equal. It's just there.
Hey, Reap.
Yeah.
There's one thing I realize.
Yeah, but
okay.
What? Ow.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Alright, listen to this.
You looked.
You know how we have the corona going on?
Yes.
And they're telling people not to go be near people who may or may not have corona. Right?
Right. As I proceed to lean back towards TJ.
Alright, my point that I'm getting at. You have people who go to stores, which is bad enough, but what if one of the employees are sick and have corona?
Coronavirus. I swear to God,
this
boss
is where
man,
I'm
what
gonna
are you doing?
This is where it gets
Stop
worse.
It.
They have the virus, and now what if they work in a
I
bakery?
hate it when he does that. I hate it when he does that. He does this specifically to mess with me. Anyway,
What's that?
Okay, so he does this stuff where he likes to throw his hands out at me or like just randomly jump or try and scare me and stuff because he finds it funny because I react so like stupid, like I get scared like the dumbest thing, and like I can just see him out of the corner of my eye here, just over here doing all this, that, and the other, you know. Just, oh, don't touch the microphone that's on the headset, even though it's not being used. I can still hear it. That just made my head itchy. Because he just barely, like, just went to my hair, and it was just like, hey, now my head itches. You asshole.
But you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, repeat what you said, because I didn't, I heard most of it, but I didn't hear all of it.
Alright. You know how they're saying stay away from big groups of people so you don't catch it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so what if a Walmart employee have it? What are you going to do?
Well, here's the question. Do they know that they have it?
Huh?
Here's the question. Do they know that they have it?
No. And that's the scary part. Now, this is where it gets more worse. you go to bakery and you buy a fresh baked good.
Oh, I see.
Because they always do freshly baked bread and cakes.
Oh, that's not the best thing in the world.
So you could be buying your son's birthday cake, and all of a sudden, everyone got corona.
Bruh, that's actually something I've been thinking about, though. That's like something I wonder, because like I'm so nervous to go buy stuff right now, because like I'm afraid, is this going to be infected? Is this like? It's just kind of like a fear, and although you wouldn't tell by all the trips to the gas station I make, but it really does bother me. It really does bother me.
I mean, think of like a CC's pizza. Do you eat the pizza? Or if you go to a gas station that do the pizza, do you eat it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. They are required to wear face masks while making it. They wear gloves while making it. So the skin contact when it comes to the bakery, I mean, I'm a little bit more, in a way, a little bit more trusting of the bakery than I am of actually just buying things off the shelves, because you don't know.
I don't trust no one.
I mean, you don't know who touched that. You don't know who had what.
I worked at fast food. I worked at Wendy's. And I've seen many of my coworkers go into the bathroom, come out without washing their hands.
I hate that. I know. I've seen it. I have. I worked at a off-the-books coffee shop just because I knew the owner. Working like, I think a total of like maybe at most 7 hours a week. So, I mean, you know, it was work. And, I mean, I got paid decent, considering I'm only working 7 hours, but it was good. It worked for me. You know, and it was during the summer. School was out, so I really didn't think too much of it, right? But I would see the employees, they would not wash their hands. They would, they had customers they would talk to all the time, and then those customers would come in and then touch their hands that haven't been washed, and I'm just like cringing horribly inside, wanting everything to not be that is, and it's just continuing to get worse. And like, it was like that for a while, till I actually pointed it out to the owner, and the owner was very, 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 very furious about it. Understandably so. You know. But it was just one of those things of like, it just, people.
Sorry.
Now, here's the thing. I like I said earlier, when I was talking to you, I know there are going to be some parts that are going to be uneven. They're meant to be. Like, I just wanted the main middle section that we were building there to be even. That way we could build the rest, and it look decent.
Right.
Because I just didn't want it to come out looking like trash because we didn't build it properly. I wanted it to have, just that sense of pride to it.
Can you help me with this area?
One sec. I'm wanting to, and it's like weird how I built it so far.
Jake.
What?
You're a pay-to-win bitch.
Yep. Alright, we'll just bring that down like that. Okay, so what are you wanting help with?
Floor.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, hang on. Let me finish this roof up real quick, and then I will be over there momentarily. Is that in the attic? Please don't ban me for that joke, YouTube. Just every person who watches TikTok. Hey, I know that joke. Yes, you do, little Jimmy. You know that joke. Good job. My dad sees him special. He's
One thing I hated about school was when you actually watch a documentary of a real life event and someone wants to crack a joke and say something about the video.
Like, okay, one sec, boss man.
Bitch.
Now, here's the thing. You'll see me make jokes about things. Don't get me wrong. I've got some dark humor, and I know it. Right? That's some of the things I love about myself, is that my humor is very dark and morbid. And a lot of people can't appreciate it.
Well, yours is more moderate, because one of my old classmates...
But I will not, like, if we're in the middle of watching a video on something like the Holocaust, which if you don't know what that is and you will not understand the joke I've made, I mean, yeah, I'll make a joke. But I won't go as far as to, like, literally during the video of them teaching you what it is, you know, crack a joke on something like that, because that's not... There's a time and place to be funny, and that would not be it.
You ever seen the movie of Anne Frank?
I actually have not seen the movie of Anne Frank.
Alright, so, it's PG, but then when they get to one scene, it's a separate tape where it becomes un-PG.
Yeah, I heard it was like split into like 2 movies or something.
It's a 2 videotape. The first part is how the Holocaust started, and then the second part is what happened when Anne Frank and her family get caught and taken to the camps. And at the very beginning, you see all the females stripped down to their skivvies and getting their heads shaved. That was where one of my classmates made a joke, saying he got big old...
Not gonna lie, I thought you were about to say got their heads cut off.
No, they got their hair cut, because that's how they identify a normal German woman with her long, beautiful hair, and a Jew with their stubby, nasty hair.
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with that. But like, I thought you were gonna have their head, they were scalped or something, and I'm like, what is this? Some Apache shit?
No. But what happened was, my classmate said that Anne Frank, the fact that she was stripped down and had her head shaven, he said that she had some big, and then talking about, I wouldn't mind doing this.
Like, I mean, there's tons
I look
of...
at him
like,
really mad because...
That's not, like, something
to hurt someone.
You don't say that. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. Your humor can be dark as it wants to be, but that's just something you don't... That's a line you don't cross. That's one line that it's like, alright, that's where you pushed it, dude. You should not have said that.
What?
It was the movie Anne Frank, which is... It's not a very pleasant movie. It is not for the faint of heart. I will say that now. I have seen bits and pieces of it. Guy made a joke about saying he wouldn't mind getting it on with Anne Frank. I'm like, I'll say firsthand, you know, I got some dark humor and I say some fucked up shit at times, but that's too far even for me. And that's hard to do, because I'll go pretty dark with my jokes, and you know that firsthand. So, I mean, that's... I don't like that. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. How do you like this roof over here? I decided to make it, like, pop up a little bit in the middle. To give it a bit, because it would have just been...
Nice.
Now, here's the thing. If you look at it, you'll notice it's not symmetrical anymore with the middle. But, here's what I was going with this. I wanted it to... The middle section itself to just be symmetrical in the middle. That's all I wanted. I didn't want the whole building to be symmetrical, because then it looks basic. Then it looks like every other person who's built the castle. You know? And I'm going for trying to help you go for something more defined and like something just more that it seems like we would build, you know?
Right. Well, do me a favor real quick.
One sec, I gotta build the wall up a bit here to match with the ceiling, because Yes. Imagine building this in survival mode.
Oh dear, don't get me started.
I wouldn't even care if it was even. I would want it to just be built. Honest truth. And the amount of stone we would have to mine. Okay, so what are you wanting right here?
Can you roof this?
Do roofing?
If this area is going to be like a library.
Okay, well, I like having in the middle of all these things, like, it pop up a bit, because it gives it a bit more depth.
But you understand why I got mad at my classmate?
Dude, I was angry after you told me why myself. And like I said, I am very, very dark humored. Like, that stuff, I mean, usually I'll crack a joke or two on something, but not like that. That crosses a line I won't even cross, and that says something, because, like, I won't say them on here, because some of the jokes I've said are, like, extremely messed up, and I mean, the channel's not family friendly, but it's not like that either, so, you know, I'm not family friendly, but censored to an extent. You know, there are jokes I won't say. There are things I won't say on YouTube.
I mean, there are jokes where people say a little gas doesn't kill anyone. Now, if you use that in the term of the Holocaust, how does that seem?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll say this right now. That is a joke I would make between me and private friends that know that I am joking. It would have to be that situation. It'd have to be, oh, they know that I'm joking. They know I'm not serious, that I don't actually mean that. You know, like, it's not me over here just basically blatantly being racist and whatnot. Like, it's me just, hey, we all know we're joking. It's just, that's what it is. No need to take it any more serious than that.
What?
I'll tell you in a minute. For those of you that, I don't know if you can hear, Boss Man has been periodically asking questions, so I've just been responding to him as well. If you don't hear him in the background and you hear me say something to somebody, that's who it is. But, anyway, if it was between me and just, you know, friends that know I'm joking, yeah, I might say that. But, like, publicly, in a school setting or on YouTube or something like that, no, that's not a joke you'd ever hear come out of my mouth, because, one, it would be taken out of context, and I'd expect it to be taken out of context.
And I mean, if it isn't, it'd be kind of messed up that you don't.
Yeah, and I mean, like, when you joke with your friends, I mean, I know some people make jokes with their friends that they wouldn't make with other people, because who you are with your friends tends to be a different more privately released person that's willing to make those kinds of jokes. And that's, like, knowing that everybody's joking and that it's just a joking matter and that you're not actually offending anybody, you know, that does matter. You do have to pay attention to that. And that's what I would look for, is I would pay attention. Voice get out.
And it also counts with how you deliver the joke and the punchline.
Yeah, like, it does, there's a lot that goes into making jokes like that. Because you can't just sit there and go, oh yeah, da-da-da-da, and just for no reason. Like, if I ask people I know that I'm not sure how they'll react to something like that, I'll be like if I'm talking to people, like, hey, you want to hear a messed up joke? And I will warn them it's really messed up. You know, you get that person who says, oh yeah, joke, it's too bad, I can't handle it, I say it, and they're like, okay, maybe I was wrong. But, like, I don't push it, though, is my thing. I know where the limit is, I know where you gotta draw the line, I know when I can see, usually, because sometimes you can't, I can usually see where someone's been offended. A joke that, you know, maybe pushed it a little too far and I didn't mean to, or something like that. And then you apologize, and you change the subject, and it's all good.
And go on with your life.
Tell me a fucked up joke.
Not on live stream.
Well, tell me the one joke.
Well, okay, yeah, going back to, because I did tell him I'd say that. So, Boss Man, we were talking about, like, making a Holocaust, like, what, like, the context would be for making a Holocaust joke. Because, you know, dark humor and all. Mentioned the fact that saying, that saying a little gas never hurt anyone. Now, just saying that, like, normally, like, oh, I farted. Okay, little gas never hurt anybody. Normally, that's fine. That context is understood. But in the sense of, say you were talking about the Holocaust and you make that joke, then it's a different story, especially if you're making it in public. Like, there's a public setting for things and there's a private setting for things, and you just gotta know when and where to say stuff.
Right.
Because I don't care what anybody says. If you're gonna have dark humor, you're gonna have dark humor, and the more they say something about it, the more you're likely to make fun of them for saying something about it.
Yeah.
Or the more angry you're likely to get, and then, like, it's just, there's a whole thing. But you do need to know where and when and where to say things and when and where not to say things. There are situations where, yeah, you're in the wrong, you shouldn't have said it. Apologize, and it's just over with, and then whatever. But there are situations where you need to... It's situational.
Yeah.
And, like, say... Because there's, like... There are different ways to make a joke about what I've said. Tad on to it. And I won't lie, I can think of them. Am I going to? No, because that takes time and effort, and I just want to be lazy. And plus, I don't want to say them on stream. There's certain jokes that I won't say, no matter what. There we go, like that. Look at this. Everyone just, if anything, take away from this, there are time and place for things. If you're with your friends and you're making dark humor jokes and everybody around you is okay with it, they understand that it is a joke, that you do not mean any offense by it, that it is simply just to be entertaining, then, that's one story. But if someone has taken it personally, that's when you need to apologize and be like, okay, well then we can change the subject, we can change what jokes are being said. We don't need to say that joke anymore. It's judge your surroundings, apologize if you offend someone, and just move on.
Exactly.
Just know when you were in the wrong, and then
don't
you're fine.
fight it. Just say I'm sorry.
Just say, alright, sorry, I won't make that joke anymore, and then just continue about your day. If you're in public and someone says something to you because you made a joke and they overheard it, just say, just apologize, move about your day, okay?
Don't try to fight it, because you're just going to make matters worse.
Yeah, if you try and fight it, you make matters worse. You do need to apologize if you offend somebody. It's just called common decency. It's a real simple thing, It's not hard to offend people. People are very easily offended. And there's going to be people offended by me saying that. But I'm not going to apologize for that, because that's just a blatant fact. People are extremely easily offended. It's just how it is. It's whatever. We don't care. If you're easily offended, then that's fine. We get it. There are certain things that get my goat and that I'm offended by, but it's fine. But just like I said, there's time and place for things, and just know who you're talking to, what you're talking about. There is a line you do not cross if you're making messed up jokes. There is a line. It can be a very fine line at times, but there is one. You just need to know where it lies so that you don't cross it. And then you're good to have dark humor. So yeah. But I mean, like, going back to what we were saying though, that joke that he made, your friend or your classmate, that's a note on my book. That's the line that's when you've crossed the line. You went too far with the joke. It wasn't funny. It was extremely offensive. And it just was not thought out. It was not thought out. That person was in the wrong. You know. So. And that's when they need to be called out for it, and then apologize, and then, you know, move about your day, because, yeah, if someone offends you, yeah, call them out on it, but don't make a huge scene. Don't sit there and, like, woo, you know, like, it ain't always that serious, you know. Sometimes it is, but just, it's not always that serious, and sometimes there's no point in making it that serious, right? You know. Sometimes you just need to leave it where it's at. And that was 30 minutes of Reapshot trying to explain things and struggling. While I sit here and attempt to focus on building a castle in the background. Which I do have to say is turning out rather nicely, if I do say so myself. And I say so. Also, everyone, comment down below if you'd like to see a Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Because if you want it, I have it. I'll do it. Because I've played the game, I enjoy the game, so gotta let me know if you want it, though. If I wanted to, I really could do this, and because of how I built this, just take it like that. Okay, so I liked how I've done the design on this side. It's kind of had like weird layering with the wall. Since I built the wall up in one spot, it made it where I can change the design I'm going for here. I'm still going for that, you know, layered down design. And everyone, this is just kind of like the main interior spot for like, there are several smaller sections to this. We'll take it down to here for the moment. Alright, struggled there for a good moment, but I figured it out. Takes us a little effort and understanding of how the building works. Everyone, if you're building, I do have a tip for you. If you're going with layers, try to keep it at a, like, pattern, a diagonal sometimes. Because it can be very easy to mess up, and if you're going at a diagonal, you can usually see where the issue lies. You know, so just keep that in mind, everyone, if you're building. You know, potential map creators, yeah. And then let's see how this just evens out. And the reason I say build at an angle, keep building at an angle, is because there are spots where you know, the layering of how you're building a roof and sometimes can like overlap in a spot, or a spot needs to be just a tad bit changed from where it is, and you can't really tell that unless you build at the angle you're building at and change how it's looking, because it's just super easy to make mistakes. I don't know, that's just a personal opinion, I guess. I find it, I don't know, I just find it easier to build this way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing it. Because I could very well be losing it. That is very much a possibility. Sorry everyone, if you heard that, I've just got, Call of Duty Black Ops on the brain, because Cold War's coming out, I pre-ordered it, and I cannot wait. I am very impatient. And I like the roofing done with the first area. They both have this, like, dip down and then up and then, oops, I hit the mic, down, up, and down again. Or up, down, and up. It's up, down, up, down, up, down. If you're going across, so.
So, real quick, look inside.
Ooh, I like this little bit in the corner here. Maybe. What if I do this? No, not that. Why is this like that? There we go. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? There it is. If I go bing, bip, bap, bing. Nope. Bing.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. It doesn't look horrible. Nope, because it cuts it off.
I think that only the slabs.
Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, I like that. That looks nicer. Ooh, I got an idea. Hear me out.
Hold on. Is it going to be leveled here? Or no? I see what you're doing.
So that's the middle. That is the middle. So we'll do this. This is not the finalized product. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to put it.
Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
See, this is why I like building with people, because then it gives me a better idea of what I'm building with. And it leaves more room for creativity. I really like adding leveling into things. like making things look nice and whatnot. Maybe add a bit of very block that is outside, not stone. This in the bottom. I got an idea. Do that. And then where's the thing over? There's not enough water behind it for it to do that. That's okay though. This would look better if... Hang on, I got an idea. If we had it like that, it had some fish in it. That way it like evens out, and then we can put a little bit of decorative...
What the hell?
Coral.
I thought I had a bucket of water. There we go.
Fish is just doing 360s.
360 no scope.
Oh.
Nope, nope, no.
Nope, nope, nope.
I think I know what the problem was.
Where's the problem at? Or wait. Ha 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 ha. Found a way around it.
I got an idea. Take it away real quick.
Everything seems to be holding intact.
There we go, got that one.
Except here and here. Maybe if I just... No, because then the fish are trying to swim out. This is what it goes into. Everyone, you see, if you watch Minecraft and you see these like massive builds where people are like doing things, this is what goes into it. It is a long process of trying to figure out small details in big builds. There's a lot that goes into it. And that's why I drink energy drinks.
That's why. They started making connections.
Oh, yes, okay. I see what the problem is. We don't want to have an infinite source down right in the middle there. So let's leave the infinite source in the bottom here. And then build the waterfalls down in...
There you go.
To...
Now let me place the blocks back.
And let's now build...
Now the water source should be okay. There we go.
Although I won't lie, I kind of like having this like just in the middle though. Makes it easier to do this.
Alright, real quick.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I like that. This fish is just spinning.
Come outside real
That's
quick.
Fine. Oh, I have another viewer.
So come out here.
Okay, I sneezed. That. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Alright. Start walking.
Backwards?
No, like actually walking on the ground. Come here.
Walk.
Not backwards, come back here.
I'm so confused.
Loop, go that way and loop through the entrance.
This way?
Yeah.
I like that. Everyone, I'm aware it's bland right now, but it will look better with time. Because normally castle builds, like, I've seen take months. And, like, this looks like it's going to be one of them. Because we have high ambitions for this. Ooh! I have an idea. Give me a sec. I need to envision this real quick. I have an idea that I'm envisioning. So, okay, fly up with me real quick. Right? Now, ignoring the outer section along that hasn't been roofed over, look down in the middle.
Yeah.
I can see like...
That's gonna be the courtroom.
No, just watch. Like, I'm not saying we do this, but I can see something. Give me a sec. I need to figure out where I need to be for this to work. So, here. Angle it up here. To here. Back to here. Angle it back about there. And there. Now fly up. Okay, so then angle it up here actually. Then angle it about here. I can see in that entire space I've outlined just a grass area and a courtyard. Like, I'm not saying that's what we do, but it's what I can see. You see what I'm talking about?
Hold on. I see what you're talking about, but what I'm gonna do is actually line that out.
No. Just where the grass blocks are. That's where I'm saying where the grass blocks are.
Right, but I'm gonna cut it off to right about here, because you still need the king's quarters, where's the throne.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's
right where you did it would be where, over here to there would be where the area is. But then you have this area where you only have to walk into the king's room and you see him on his throne.
Yeah, and then just have this nice garden with trees right here.
Right.
Alright, if you outline where the throne and everything needs to be, I can build what I'm envisioning around that. Just you make your outline and I will show me what I can work with. That's all I need to know. What can I work with? Let me quickly refresh this real quick.
Does someone need some refreshments?
Well, I just needed to refresh my browser. Pardon me for a moment.
Right,
I shall be right back. I must pause temporarily, so I will be muting my microphone. Returned, I have. Controller, I also have. Yeah. I'm back, everyone. So, okay, so is what you're digging out here what I'm working with, or is this the king's throne area?
This is what you're working with.
Okay, this area dug out? Okay. That works for me. Yeah, because then you can view it from this overlook here, but have this like, I don't know, blocked off to like royalty only or something like that.
Right. This, you see how I have it like this with the lanterns right here?
Yeah.
This would be like a hallway, and then you have like a kitchen right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Just have the kitchen all.
Kitchen, and then you have the king literally be able to feast on his throne, and then this would be like a night quarters.
Yeah. From like, I don't know, like maybe like.
Basically like
here?
The royal school where the young prince and princess would be taught. Princes would be over here in the courtyard.
Like, I don't know, something like this where you just gotta, like, I mean, obviously not this far out, but you can see what I'm looking at, right? Just to have something along the lines of, like, around here. Just have it come out like that, and, like, yeah, like the classroom come to, like, to here. And then this just angle it here. Yeah, I like that. Then that'd be right, like the classroom area, the classroom.
You shall not rule this kingdom if you don't learn your lesson.
This is unacceptable. I'll have my father execute you. Just become the snob royalty.
Oh God.
I'll have my father do this. Oh my
How do you
bro,
think
ain't
I
nobody
felt
like
when someone's child was doing that crap? I'm like,
my dad owns
was
Microsoft.
stand there with me.
Well, do I look like I give a
No. Listen, Reed.
Okay.
This is what I said. They said, what do you expect me to do? They ain't my kid. I said, doesn't matter if I'm not you. You're watching them beat their ass.
I am being called.
Oh, I thought it was me.
No, it is me, and I don't know who is calling. Give me a moment. This is problematic for me. Shit. Who's calling me? Who's calling me? I cannot answer that phone call. I currently am in the middle of live stream. That angers me. Okay, well. Mystic Elk, I don't know if you are the one that joined in or if that person who joined in is still here. But if it was Mystic, she would have commented. Alright. I will talk if you are already watching Mystic, comment and I will talk to you through the chat. I can't answer the phone right now because I have my setup. If I answer a phone call, it'll completely kill my internet.
Ugh, I feel like crap.
I completely understand that.
No, it felt like there's something in my throat trying to come out, but then I keep swallowing it down.
No, I understand that 100%. That's like what I was feeling a couple weeks ago.
Like there's a frog in my throat, but then I'm swallowing it back down.
Oh yeah, I hate that. I get that all the time.
There you go. I gave you a little bit more on that side.
Okay. Alright, I am back, hopefully. Okay, hello Mystic! Yeah, like I was saying a minute ago, I don't know if you've seen it or not, I can't answer a phone call when I'm live, because if I do, my internet just does that, and then the live goes, so, until I get better Wi-Fi, this is what I'm stuck with. I don't even know who's gonna pay the internet this month. Oh lord, I might not even be able to stream much longer. Where'd my controller go? Oh, there it is. Aha, I have found it. Huzzah! And just to give a quick recap, maybe maybe someone else was watching this video and they only come in at this part because they're with somebody else. I don't know. We're building a castle and we've gotten this far. Oh, why are you sad, Mr. Coke? I mean, that's a dumb question. Why did I ask why that? I know of many reasons why you're sad. One of which being your cat, and I'm very sad for that.
Boo boo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mystic. I would say something, but I didn't know what to really say as a friend.
That did not place where
I
I
feel like
was
it would be
looking.
better if Reap says something than me because he's a true friend.
Not to say you're not, but it's just the what's the words?
There's friend, there's best friend, there's true friend.
Close friend. You're a friend, but you're not like that close of a friend, is what you're trying to say.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I honestly do hate the fact that we started building this in the biome we did, just because of what the grass looks like in this biome, but that does not mean nothing. We will work with it anyway.
I like this type of grass because, you know what's crazy?
I mean,
this is the perfect type of grass you can make paths with. Like, this looks like royal grass.
It does. It does look different and special. It looks more alive, honestly. It also looks fake almost, but that's beside the point.
I pray to God this sword does not get corrupted.
Yeah, that would. Oh my God, it would hurt so bad if this thing got just corrupted and gone. I would cry. I would genuinely cry.
I'll be done.
Dude, you can upload this world to your cloud. Through your settings, if you go to your storage, you can actually upload this world to the cloud, and it will save to the cloud, to PlayStation's cloud, and you'll be able to download it again if need be. No, we are not on PC. We're on PlayStation.
She can join me.
But you can join because Blackstar has his account connected through Xbox, so you should be able to join and hop in and build with us if you'd like.
She can. I can actually invite her.
Yeah. Purple and blue controller. Yeah. I just realized this is almost royalty colors. Like, that is a royal purple right there. Like, Blackstar, if you were to look into my stream, this controller is like royal purple.
That's PlayStation.
It only sucks that Jazz here doesn't Miss Mystic Eric does not have PlayStation, so she cannot join us, sadly.
It's not working for her?
Well, it's not that. It's just I'm saying in the party. She can't join the party because we're in a PlayStation party.
Right. No, she can.
Not unless she has PlayStation.
You gotta get the app on her phone.
No, the app doesn't let you join parties.
Dang.
I know exactly what you were thinking before you said it. It's like, it doesn't let you. Sadly. It's like really dumb for some reason, but like it's just how it is. Oh, that's you. Okay, so this gives me actually something to work with. So you're saying like the throne area is gonna be back like this way?
Right.
What I'm thinking is, what if we actually just block this there and leave the opening to it over here, and block it back over here?
This would be like a chamber door.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, no, so I'll leave that there, yeah.
Like, you always have chamber doors on the side.
And then just have this, like, and we'll just even that out a bit.
Right.
Hang on. There, even. Square in the middle.
Right, that's supposed to be closed off.
Alright, okay, so I will let you get to what you're working on, and I'm going to get back over here to, figuring out this garden. So the thing's going to be facing in this way, and I would kind of like to build something of a fence. But I think for that, we're going to only use what would be, I think, you know, you would think they would make like a marble wall, you know, like dorite and andesite and sandstone walls. Like, you'd think they would make like something marble or quartz, you know, like a white, the white of like something like quartz or concrete even, or maybe polished dorite, something like a wall like that, so that there's like a more lighter color, and these instead of just these darker stone colors. Like the lightest ones are the dorite, sandstone, and the endstone ones. And I don't think that those would work. I think the only one that you could really consider royalty-esque is this one. And I don't really like how that feels with the rest of the build, because the contrast from that to that is like major. I don't really like it. So I'm like really cross with what I want to do here. I think I might do this, because that doesn't look too bad. I'd like to not build on the grass, because I'd like to have a wee bit of more work room to toy with. And then we can just take this back to the wall here.
Oh, why are you doing that?
Actually, I'm.
That's like a sidewalk you could walk on.
Yeah, I'm gonna change this in a minute, but I'm gonna leave this like this for the moment. And I know I have a. There's a plan for what I'm working with. It's just. Let me open this up a bit. I actually have an idea now. Leave that like.
You can move it more onto the grass.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just leaving that as a reminder that I'm going to do something there for the moment. And then we'll start the fence again here. Yes, that one pointing outward from the fence there is intentional. I'm thinking of like a pathway through this. And then have this as like an opening here to walk in. Yeah. Okay, so first things first. I must build this pathway. But I don't want it to be the pathway that we've got everywhere else. It looks bland and it's boring. I'd like to change it a bit. So we will change it to a dark oak plank pathway. To give it a more expensive feel. Because the darker the color of the wood, actually, the more expensive it was, because it comes from colder regions of the world, and which means it usually has to travel farther, so it's more expensive. And that's why most of the time, when you would see houses built, it was out of like oak and whatnot. And that is why oak was a very cheap wood to obtain. It was abundant. It was everywhere. The darker colors of wood were like in areas that were extremely cold. The temperatures were more frigid.
I would probably use that for indoor the throne room, because how it's wood and it could soak up, since it's like in the middle path.
Well, I'm just doing this for like a moment, just to kind of like give it a contrast real quick, so I can see where it is that I'm like wanting to change how the path looks. Because like there are spots where it pops out too much in one area, and I don't like that. You know, and I'm just testing with different blocks and materials, finding what works for me. Let me just go ahead and leave that like that. Perfect. Okay. Got a pathway put together, for the most part. Just need to figure out the perfect block for it. Perfect, that works. Put this there and there. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this block over here real quick, and I'm gonna kind of just make a square of it so that if you want to use it, it's there. And then I'm gonna find a different thing. I'm gonna find a specific block for this pathway, and I know exactly what block I want. Ah, there it is. See, this game's all about being creative and innovative, finding newer ways to do the same old thing. This is unacceptable. You just start screaming like lemon grab for no reason. I like the look of what I'm going for here. Everyone, if you're questioning what I'm doing here, is because you can seize a block under that, and I don't want to just be seeing normal stone. I want to be seeing stone brick. Make it look like effort was put into building it. There we go. I'm just realizing to make sure that when I'm placing this, I'm placing it upon stone bricks. Through the pathing. Perfect. Perfect. It is perfect. Hang on, let me reload something real quick. I like how just green screens right there.
That possibly could be from the fact I did VR.
If you were speaking at all that whole time, you were kind of like, I did not hear you say a word till literally just right then in that very moment.
No, I just said that could be from the reason why I did VR.
Were you reading a comment? Because I feel like something's out. I feel like I missed something somewhere.
No, the reason why I got that feeling in my throat is probably because I did VR.
Oh, okay. There's the context I was looking for. Yeah, I was just like, I missed context somewhere. I feel like I'm on a different conversation and I don't know where you're at. And that's what my brain was doing. I'm like, what? Where did I miss the conversation? I like that. That looks nice. Only the finest cobblestones. Everyone, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, just build a little small stream running through the area. So I can Alright, there we go. I'm wanting to have water there. And then I'm wanting to make this look as natural as possible, so I'm going to be doing some very unorthodox methods of getting it there. But we'll figure it out, everyone. Together. that. Then put a bench here. There we go.
How's this look?
One moment, I'm... I like that. That looks good. I'm just over here building a tree at this point. It's not the most beautiful looking tree, but it's a tree. Okay. Yes, feel free to change the time of day. It is fine.
Alright, I gotta change the setting.
Oh, spicy. Honestly, that doesn't look half bad. In my opinion, I don't think this tree looks half bad. What about you? What do you think?
Alright, looking around real quick.
I think that looks decent.
Looking good. Going into the library. Pretty good.
Well, I feel like I should have just an overhang here.
So, what exactly is this for?
This is the pathway. I know it looks unorthodox, but
What is it?
the pathway. The pathway. It's just going from a side to another side. And then, hang on, I'm gonna put a different kind of pathing through here. So just give me a second.
I fucking lost track of you.
No, I'm standing here. Well,
There you are.
technically I'm floating. So what do you think? You like this?
Pretty good.
Spawn in the water, you stupid fish. Stop spawning on top of it. Why are you all migrating over here? That's it. I'm slaughtering all of you. Oh, they're all congregating to the side. I don't like it. Maybe I should put some lights throughout the thing. I don't know. Blackstar, help!
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why are they all congregating in one area? There. We'll ignore the fish. They're being weird. I don't know what that was. Don't ask anybody. I'm just weird like that. I like this. From, like, literally what this was in, like, episode 1 of us just completely messing around from this masterpiece. Like, even just the way it is, it still looks good. And that's the thing. We're only gonna add on. And change, like, certain things here and there. So this is only going to get better, in my opinion. Although I don't want to toot my own horn, so I'll knock on wood, because it can get worse by a simple mistake. But I like the way this looks. And we've been streaming for about 90 minutes, which is an hour and a half, which I feel is a perfect stream. To think that we did most of this in like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Because we did a bit off stream, and we were both like, wait, we're stupid. We should have just been streaming this. So, everyone, if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below, because I know there are people that like watching the stuff done and listening to the conversations that people have while they do this. So if you did indeed enjoy, let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button if you liked the video. You don't have to. And subscribe if you're new, if you want to see more content. And click the bell notification button, because if you don't click the bell, well, then you're SOL, because YouTube's stupid and doesn't like to give out notifications properly because they broke it somehow. And the bell was their way of fixing it, I guess. I don't know. Let me know if you actually get notifications, because the bell doesn't work half the time for me. So, anyway, everyone, with that being said, as always, I'll catch all of you
on the
flip
side.
side.